Please subscribe this channel.
Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome to SM Noman official channel. Today, I am going to discuss about how natural disaster affect on Forex market. The death tolls caused by some recent natural disasters are horrifying. The number of deaths is always the most apparent, dizzying statistic that comes out of the damage caused by earthquakes and other types of disasters. However, all kinds of consequences affect the victim's country after a disaster strikes. Another detrimental aspect of natural disasters is the major financial difficulty they leave behind. Throughout history, natural disasters have caused depreciation, and even appreciation, of currency because of a jolted economy. If you take part in Forex currency trading online, then it's imperative that you learn how to leverage your investments in uncertain times. General currency effects in the time of natural disaster. Usually, currencies weaken right after a natural disaster because of uncertainty about how much economic damage was actually done, according to Barclays Wealth. However, currencies can strengthen again once other countries start funding relief efforts, but the currency can then weaken once internal banks try to alleviate economic hardship, by doing things like lowering the world interest rates. It all depends on the specific country's situation, so there are a number of different scenarios. The following examples illustrate what has happened in the last decade. Earthquake in New Zealand, February 22, 2011, New Zealand dollar versus USD dollar. In February 2011, a 6.3 magnitude earthquake impacting New Zealand killed at least 75 people and left the economy struggling. Following the disaster, the New Zealand dollar, nicknamed the Kiwi, fell about 2% against the US dollar, according to CNBC. Bloomberg reported that at one point, the Kiwi fell to 74.55 US cents, which was its lowest level since late December. As can be seen, New Zealand didn't experience an immediate strengthening of the currency that some other countries did after a natural disaster. In fact, early and mid-March didn't bring much relief, as the country was still lowering its main interest rate to fight the economic problems it was facing. Late March did indicate some better signs for the currency, when it started gaining due to the possibility of a construction boom. This could point to the potential that circulating more money within a country has for its currency. Earthquake and tsunami in Japan 1,1 March 2011. Japan recently suffered two major blows when it was hit by an 8.9 magnitude earthquake followed by a massive tsunami. According to BusinessWeek.com, the Japanese currency fell right after the disasters, weakening up to 0.4% against the dollar. However, the yen generally benefits from the uncertainty natural disasters leave behind, and repatriation, when assets overseas are turned back into yen, could strengthen the currency. The yen did end up faring well and actually strengthened dramatically, and other than repatriation being a possibility, an Investopedia article suggests another reason could be that the Japanese might have to liquidate part of their large non-yen denominated investment portfolio to fund relief and reconstruction efforts in Japan. Regardless of the reason, in August of 2011, Japan tried to combat the surging strength of its currency that hadn't weakened much since the disasters in March. According to Reuters, Japan had been warned that the yen was so appreciated that it could possibly hinder Japan's recovery efforts. As a result, Japan sold 1 trillion yen and got the yen down to 80.20 per US dollar from 77.10. Conclusion. It's probably safe to say that every natural disaster has an effect not only on a nation's general economy, but also on its currency. This influence doesn't just impact the specific country's currency, either other countries tend to feel the effects, as currency's strength is measured against one another. Countries around the world have experienced similar phenomena, and they will continue occurring as long as there are major jolts to countries' economies. Please subscribe this channel to know about the strategy of Forex trading in the time of natural disaster in the next tutorial.